In this question, we have two vectors. One is vector A, which is 5.5 centimeters long and points along the x-axis. And we have a vector B, which is 7.5 centimeters and points at 30 degrees above the negative x-axis. So let's find the x and y components of the A vector. And as you can see, it is entirely on the x-axis. So our AX is 5.5. This is positive value. And our AY is 0 in this case. So if we look at our second vector, which is vector B, look at vector B. And vector B is 7.5 centimeters, points as 30 degrees above the negative x-axis. So this is the negative x-axis. So the vector looks like that. And this is 30 degrees. So what are the components of this? And Bx would be, so this is 7.5 centimeters. It would be 7.5 cosine of 30 degrees, but it's on the negative, on the second quadrant along the negative x-axis, so this is negative. And the y component is 7.5 sine of 30 degrees, but that is positive because we are on the second quadrant. So that is part B. And then part C, it's asking what are the sum of these two vectors in terms of components. So we want AX plus BX, so that gives us 5.5 plus the value of BX here, it is negative 6.49 centimeters, and BY comes to 3.75 centimeters. So going back here, we have negative 6.49, which adds to negative 0.99 centimeters. And then AY plus BY is 0, that's 0 coming from here, plus 3.75, which is 3.75 centimeters, and that is a positive value. So we can just call this the C vector. Let's say vector C is vector A plus B. So that gives this as our x component of C. And here it is the y component of C. And for part D, we have to determine the sum of these two vectors in terms of magnitude and direction. So something we can do is to redraw this Cx and Cy. So Cx here is negative 0.99. So say this is 0.99, this is our Cx. And then we want to draw our Cy, which is positive. We don't want to go back to origin. We start here where Cx ended, and this is positive 3.75. So you go up 3.75. And then our C vector is from start of Cx to end of Cy. So this is Cy. So our vector looks like this. And that is our C vector. So C, the magnitude of C is equal to Cx squared plus Cy squared. and we take the square root. So we have negative 0.99 squared plus 3.75 squared. We take the square root of that, which gives us 3.88 centimeters. Do not forget the unit. So this is the magnitude, and we also have to find the direction. When they say direction, they mean an angle. So the easiest thing is to find the angle here. So tan theta is cy divided by cx, and that is theta equals tan inverse of this value here. And that is about 75.2 degrees, and that 70.52 is the angle here. It's not angle here or anywhere else. This is in the second quadrant, so it is very important that you draw cx and cy like this so you know which quadrant it is.